Welcome everybody back to the 3L channel. I'm Chad and we are wrapping up a BG marathon weekend. I hope you guys have had a fantastic time so far. And you know, it's kind of hilarious to me. You guys are such a needy bunch. I mean, it's like you live for the weekends. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of those little infant birds in their nest with their mouths open, waiting to be fed, waiting for food to drop. You guys are so funny. And I'm just cracking jokes, that's all. Hey folks, listen. You guys saw the title. You saw the thumbnail. You know what time it is. So let's not waste any more time. This is a live performance in Germany back in the early 90s. Don't go anywhere.
Here's a song out of our past. One of the records that Robin made as a solo artist. We hope you like it. It's called Juliet.
Wow. Okay, folks. Just want to get a few side notes out of the way and then we'll do the review. First of all, first things that come to mind. Wow. I was having trouble with the audio. I know this is a live performance back in the early 90s, and the video quality and the audio quality wasn't up to par like it can be nowadays with the technology and everything. So little trouble on the audio, but thank God I have the lyrics to help fill in the blanks. Secondly, it was like Robin was taking me on a trip back to colonial America. You know where the British had the ponytails in the back, and the coats and the tights that went down to their shoes. But then again, I saw those dancers on stage behind him, and I'm like, okay, well, no, this is not colonial America. It says here he was a Romeo. Knew the art of romancing. Well, or at least he thought he did. Because it goes on to say here, I was just one of those guys, and I thought I had it made. But I needed someone to show me how to love. So he thought he knew the game, folks. He thought he knew what he was doing. He thought he was Mr. Romeo. Speaking of which, I'm sure there's a lot of ladies out there who wanted him for their Romeo. That voice that he's got is so unique, folks. It's just, soon as Robin opens his mouth, it just draws you in. That tone that he has the ability to hit those falsetto notes just like Barry. And this is simply why he was able to alternate leads a lot throughout their career in his role as part of being a member of the Bee Gees. Great song. You saw the crowd. They were up, clapping, dancing, having a great time. It was a very upbeat song. Definitely had that 90s sound to it with the drum beat and everything. But then again, Barry said at the beginning that this is, going back to the early days for the original recording. And I'm anxious now to hear that. I'm probably not going to react to it unless you guys truly want me to, because I have so many others to do. I usually don't like to duplicate different versions of the same song. But on my own time, I'm probably going to listen to the original version of this and see how it compares to the live one. But, Barry was saying at the beginning that this is a song when Robin was on his own doing solo. I believe that's what he said. But anyway, very uplifting song, romantic, Romeo and Juliet. We know that story. They were always sneaking off, doing God knows what. And I just love this one, and thanks for your patience. This is a great way to wrap up this weekend on a high note. Thanks for this request, folks. Hope you enjoyed this weekend. We've got more BG hits coming up next weekend. You know the drill. You know the deal. Thanks for sticking around, folks, and until next time, take care.